What is the unbearable lightness of being single or robot? The question haunts us more and more. It is one of the common reasons people embrace the idea of having a robot partner, because you don't have to sacrifice your freedom to propitiate an angry partner. No doubt, this unwanted situations of having constant arguments and fighting over trivial issues lead to more and more breakups in modern times.
Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support.
So, here we are, adrift in the choppy waters of modern romance, where the swipe right has replaced the sonnet and ghosting is a more common departure than a Dear John letter. One can't help but wonder, as another relationship status updates to "it's complicated" before unceremoniously flatlining, is there a deeper yearning at play? Could it be that the siren song of a robot partner isn't just about shiny chrome and perfectly synthesized sweet nothings, but about something far more primal? The desire to sidestep the exhausting ballet of propitiating an angry partner? Are we, in essence, looking for love without the labor, affection without the arguments over whose turn it is to load the dishwasher as if it were a Sisyphean curse? Let's be honest. The landscape of love is littered with the debris of disagreements over matters so trivial they'd make a philosopher weep. You loaded the cutlery tines up, didn't you? You know I prefer them tines down. Is this truly the hill we wish our romantic aspirations to die on? The Gottman Institute, those intrepid explorers of amorous entanglements, rather depressingly suggests that a whopping 69% of relationship problems are perpetually unsolvable, rooted in fundamental differences in personality or lifestyle. 69%. That's a C-grade incompatibility before you've even started the course. So, when a partner transforms into a seething cauldron of discontent because you, once again, forgot that their cousin Mildred is allergic to, well, everything, is it entirely surprising that the idea of an ever-agreeable android starts to look less like science fiction and more like a sensible life choice? No doubt, these unwanted situations of having constant arguments and fighting over trivial issues lead to more breakups in modern times. Imagine, if you will, a companion who greets your chronically late arrival not with a glacial stare that could refreeze the polar ice caps, but with a perfectly modulated, "Traffic was suboptimal, wasn't it? I've prepared your preferred nutrient paste." A technological marvel, you say? Indeed, these aren't your grandmother's clunky tin cans. Modern humanoid robots are becoming creatures of astonishing grace and complexity. Think of Boston Dynamics Atlas, executing backflips with more finesse than an Olympic gymnast, or Unitree's H1, recently crowned the fastest-running humanoid robot. How do they achieve such bipedal brilliance, you ask? It's a symphony of sophisticated actuators, the robot's muscles, which can be electric, hydraulic, or even pneumatic, working in concert with an array of sensors that feed data into complex AI models. These models, through something called the Zero Moment Point, ZMP, calculate how to maintain balance and move through our cluttered world with an almost eerie human-like gait. Companies like NVIDIA are even developing platforms like Isaac GR00T, using cloud-to-robot computing and AI to teach these humanoids new skills in simulated environments before they ever step a metallic foot into your living room. The future is not just knocking. It's doing parkour up your front steps. But beyond the bipedal ballet, can these automatons truly navigate the minefield of human emotion? Or more specifically, can they be programmed not to lay any mines of their own? The allure is potent. A partner whose default setting is serene, whose emotional repertoire is curated by you, the user. No more tiptoeing around unspoken grievances or trying to decipher the intricate language of passive aggression. If your robotic significant other seems a tad off, Perhaps it's not simmering resentment over your questionable karaoke performance, but merely a need for a software patch or, heaven forbid, a firmware update that accidentally installs a penchant for existential poetry. Researchers in human-robot interaction, HRI, are, in fact, pondering the role of conflict. Some studies from places like Tufts University suggest that low-level conflict might even be beneficial, helping to manage expectations of a robot's capabilities. But isn't the whole point of Robo-Romeo or Julie Droid to bypass the beneficial friction and head straight for the blissful equilibrium? Are we seeking a partner or a perfectly mirrored echo chamber with opposable thumbs? The current crop of AI companions, like those offered by Replica, already hint at this desire. Millions engage with these digital personas, finding solace and a listening ear that never judges, never tires, never complains that you're monopolizing the conversation with your niche anxieties. Studies, such as those highlighted by the Ada Lovelace Institute, indicate these AI friends can indeed alleviate loneliness and anxiety. Users report feeling safer disclosing personal information to an AI precisely because it's designed to be non-judgmental. It's an accelerated intimacy, born from algorithms and the human need for connection, minus the fear of rebuke. But is this freedom from the fear of an angry partner simply a transfer of dependence? If your human partner's moods are a black box, what about the opaque algorithms governing your synthetic sweetheart? What happens when its creators decide that your robot partner needs to be more engaging by, say, manufacturing a little digital drama to keep you hooked? Or more commercially, when its support for Emotional Module 3.2, Eternal Patience, expires and you need to subscribe to Tranquility Max Pro for an additional fee? The technological marvel is undeniable. We're seeing humanoids like Xiaomi's Cyber 1 that can supposedly detect human emotions, and Agibot's creations leveraging multimodal large models, allowing them to understand intent and perceive environments. China, as a nation, is even pushing for mass production of humanoid robots by 2025. While many of these cutting-edge developments, like those from Bodhi AI or Accenture and Schaeffler's industrial collaborations, are initially aimed at factories and warehouses, the underlying technology, the ability to learn, adapt, and interact in complex ways, inevitably trickles, or rather strides purposefully towards the domestic sphere. The question isn't if sophisticated robot partners will become available, but when and what precisely we expect from them. If the core appeal is escaping the emotional labor of a human relationship, the endless compromises, the deciphering of moods, the careful navigation of another's triggers, what are we truly gaining? Is it liberation or a meticulously crafted illusion of it? The anger of a human partner, while often painful and, yes, sometimes utterly baffling, is at least rooted in a shared, albeit flawed, humanity. It's a signal, however poorly transmitted, of unmet needs, differing perspectives, or simply a bad day. Can a robot designed for ultimate agreeableness truly offer the growth that comes from navigating such complexities? Or will it merely coddle us into a state of emotional atrophy, where our capacity for empathy and conflict resolution withers like an unwatered houseplant because our primary companion is, by design, incapable of genuine dissent? Moreover, if we're no longer sacrificing our freedom to propitiate a human partner, what new sacrifices might emerge? The freedom of spontaneity, perhaps, when every interaction is, at some level, scripted by code. The freedom of true, messy, unpredictable discovery about another being, when your partner's personality can be downloaded or, worse, discontinued. Imagine the breakup. It's not you. It's the end-of-life support for my operating system. The constant arguments over trivialities in human relationships, while infuriating, are often symptoms of deeper misalignments. Will we simply swap these for debugging sessions and anxiously awaiting the next patch that promises enhanced empathy protocols? Perhaps this pursuit of a conflict-free companion speaks volumes about our current societal fatigue with the sheer effort of relating to one another. In a world that demands constant performance and connection, yet often leaves us feeling more isolated than ever, the promise of a partner who is simply and always there for us, without demands, without moods, without their own messy, inconvenient humanity, is a powerful elixir. But is it a sustainable one? Or are we, in our quest to avoid the sting of an angry word or the drain of a pointless argument, inadvertently designing a future where we are perfectly attended to, yet profoundly alone? Could it be that the occasional need to propitiate, to compromise, to truly see another flawed human and be seen in return, is not a bug in the system of love, but its most infuriatingly essential feature? One can only wonder, and perhaps keep an eye on the release notes for the next generation of understanding automatons.
So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.